Yeah, them boys are tight.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is the first NFL pregame show for the ASAP Sports Network period, but also for the season. This is Nate the Great. To my right, we have Ace from the West Coast, and again, also further down, we also have Big Shaw. So, what's up, everyone?
What's going on, man?
How's everyone doing?
So today's show is brought to you by Suzanne Paparazzi Jewelry. All products are lead and nickel free. All products are a $5 special offer for ASAP Sports viewers. Free matching earrings when you buy a necklace. Order now at paparazziaccessories.com. The code is 160920. So we got a few games to cover here. We're going to start off by the Bills and Jets. I see Bills in this one, but what do the two of you have?
I got the Bills, man. They're going to run away with this game, because the reason why I say that is because the Bills, they got a good defense. They've been building that defense up for a while, and I think they got a good defensive line, and they're going to put pressure on Sam Darnold. And plus, they got a good cornerback also, and they got a good offense. So I'm just, waiting to see how many points the Bills going to put up on the Jets. So it's going to be a pretty good game.
All right, so I'll see if Big Shaw agrees with me on this one. I just have to know. Okay, so obviously I've got the Bills in this game, and I believe that the Bills actually win this game fairly easy. I trust the Bills defense.
Yeah.
I like the move that they made in acquiring Stephon Diggs. I believe that was a huge move for him. I believe that that's going to really help him out. The one factor that I don't like, that I feel like needs to step up and play a little bit better, is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I still do not entirely trust Josh Allen yet. As much as I want to, I still do not completely trust him. I do believe he's got to grow more as a quarterback. And I believe this is the year that everyone's like, okay, Buffalo's going to win this division. Everyone thinks they are. So this is the year that Josh Allen is going to have to step up and prove that he is the quarterback in this division now.
Yeah, I think they're going to take that division, but it's going to be tough with Cam Newton in New England, but it's going to be their division to win. So I'm waiting to see what Buffalo Bills going to do today.
Yeah, but Josh Allen definitely has to step up.
Yeah, he got to step up. I agree. He got to step up.
I also agree with that. I say Buffalo, but I don't think it's going to be that blowout of a game. I think it might be close, say 10 points maybe at the most. But I like the wide receivers, really the only thing that they were missing last year, and they added Stephon Diggs. So I say the Bills get this one easily. The reason why I say that it's going to be a close game because both of those games were close last year, and the Jets even beat them in the first and Game 7. Not the second game, excuse me. So moving on, the next game is probably the one that Ace is going to be really excited about. The Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Who do you got?
Oh boy, that's right. So on this one, I'm super excited because my team is Green Bay, and we've got that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, and that boy. And I'll tell you what, the reason why I'm excited for this game is because the last couple of years, everyone has been saying how Rodgers has been on the decline. But I'll tell you what, that guy is still the bad man. And if you need a play made, that guy will make it. And the reason why I'm really excited for this year is because since Green Bay went out and drafted Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers this year is ready to show everybody this is still my team. And I'm not going anywhere. He's going to come out with a chip on his shoulder, and I'll tell you what, it starts today. He's going to come out, and he's going to play lights out today, and Green Bay is going to win this game.
I agree with you, but it's going to be a close game. Minnesota, I don't think Green Bay have the firepower to stop Justin Jefferson. And no, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Hey, when I first seen him play in LSU, and I said, man, that dude's going to be something. And I said, this man is going to be a star. And I think he's going to have a pretty good game as a rookie. So, but I'm not picking Minnesota to win. I got Green Bay winning the game, but it's going to be a close game because Minnesota, they're going to sack Aaron Rodgers at least 5 times today.
Dude,
I believe in that defense in Minnesota. I always like Minnesota's defense, but when they got rid of that crazy guy, I said, oh man, they're gonna, they got to step up. So I think they're gonna beat Green Bay. No, Green Bay gonna beat them, but it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be some.
We got Jair Alexander and Kevin King. What do you mean we don't have anybody to stop Justin Jefferson? Are you kidding me?
I don't like Alexander. I don't like him.
The guy is an elite corner. He's elite.
He is. We're gonna find out today what he's gonna do today.
If they put him on Jefferson, if they put Jair Alexander on Jefferson today, mark my words, Justin Jefferson will be shut down if Jair Alexander is covering Justin Jefferson.
He's gonna have to cover him. And Adam Thielen, he's gonna be good too. He's a good receiver too. So we're gonna see what Mr. Alexander can do against them two guys. But it's gonna be a good game.
I'm ready. I'm stoked.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Then Dalvin Cook too. They got to watch out for him too.
Which Dalvin Cook just signed a huge contract.
Yeah, he's hungry, so I think he's gonna get his yard.
Now, however, on this though, Dalvin Cook, he's a good running back. As everybody has done their top 5 lists this season, Dalvin Cook was not in a lot of the top 5 lists.
What? Well, he's in my top 10. He's in my top 10.
No. I said top 5.
Oh, okay, top 5. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people did not have him in his top 5, which I actually kind of agree with. But the guy just signed a massive contract. It's like the second highest besides Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, you can't pay him Christian McCaffrey money because he's not Christian McCaffrey.
No, he gotta show us that he's Christian McCaffrey or better before you get that type of money. But now with Dalvin Cook, he does have an injury history, so I want to see how he's gonna play the whole season this year. That's what I'm worried about. But if he can stay healthy, he'll be a great running back. He can stay healthy.
Oh yeah, and I completely agree with you.
Yes,
sir.
So I agree with David Sparks' second comment, not his first. Vikings by 3. I agree with that statement. I think it's going to be a close game. I have the Vikings and the Packers having a split series, and that the game that Vikings win is going to be this game.
David Esparza, let me tell you something, brother. I figured you, of all people, would pick the Vikings. And you know why David Esparza picks the Vikings for Nate and Big Shaw over there? He picks the Vikings because you know what? His favorite team is the Chicago Bears. So of course he's going to pick the Vikings. He's a Bears fan.
Oh, man. Shoot. But that game may come out to a field goal, because them two teams do play kind of close. So I think it'll probably be a field goal game. But Aaron Rodgers may have his day. We're going to see.
That guy's a bad man. I'm telling you.
I don't see him declining, though. I don't know where they said he was declining at. Shit, give that man some weapons. He'll show you what he can do.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
So the next game is a Washington football team at home against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Man.
Eagles. I'm going Eagles. I think that they're going to pull this one off.
I got the Eagles too. I don't even know what to say about the Washington football team. All I got to say is this, though. Chase Young, they better watch for him, though. They're going to let that young man loose. So I can see him get some sacks. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say it. He's going to set the rookie sack record this year.
So here's the thing. Now imagine on their defensive line for the Redskins, they're going to have a Chase Young and they're going to have a Montez Sweat. Those two, I think they're going to get in double digits for sacks each. I truly believe that. And if it shows you how good this Chase Young guy is, do you know who he took over for this season? Do you know who he outplayed during camp? He outplayed a Pro Bowler by the name of Ryan Kerrigan.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
Hey, Ryan Kerrigan is great, but he got beat by a rookie.
Yeah, which shows you that, because Ryan Kerrigan's no slouch, it shows you how good this Chase Young guy is going to be.
Yeah, speed, man. And another thing I'm gonna watch for too is the Washington defensive front against the Eagles offensive line. That's gonna be something to see too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I got to see this. Because
I do have the Eagles in this game.
And
and again, I agree with Davis Barza on this one. I think Eagles are going to win by at least 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Eagles going to win. And Miles Sanders won't be there this week neither. He's injured, so I don't know who they got for their running back in Philadelphia for now.
Well, I was going to say, do you know Miles Sanders is out and Alshon Jeffrey is also out. But to me, it's not going to matter.
Philly going to win that game. Put pressure on Dwayne Haskins. You're going to have a field day on him.
So Haskins, and to me, this was kind of questionable. You have a healthy Alex Smith. I kind of see where the football team was coming with on this when they decided to stick with Haskins because, I do understand that when they drafted him, they go, he's our quarterback of the future. I get it, and you're not going to quite know how Alex Smith is going to be yet, because he's coming off that nasty injury that I'm actually shocked that he was able to come back and play for him. And so with this, you have to go with Haskins, but at least you have a healthy Alex Smith that can actually help and develop a Haskins now.
Now, let me ask you, if Carson Wentz gets hurt at all in this game, do you still have the Eagles, or are you going to pick with the football team?
I'll still take the Eagles because
Hurts.
Yeah, because they do have Hurts. And
that's true.
So with Hurts, it's just like any other quarterback that can run and pass. When they first come in a game, you don't know how to stop them. You're not preparing for them. So they come in a game and they can make a difference. And so even if Wentz gets hurt, I still have the Eagles winning, and I have the Eagles winning fairly easy. I give them I'll go with 13 in this game.
Yeah, and on this note, what's that receiver name? Deshaun Jackson. He's gonna have a field day too. Yeah, he's gonna have a field
Yeah,
day too.
I think so. So the fourth game that we've got to cover is the Browns and the Ravens.
Oh,
Ravens easily.
the Ravens gonna beat them. Yeah, that's gonna be at least. Now I love my Browns, but sometimes you gotta be real about it. The Ravens is gonna beat them, man. It's too much firepower that they have, and the Browns, you got Miles Garrett and you got Greedy Williams, but you don't really have nothing else besides that. So the Ravens will win that game.
Well, you remember they did take a corner last year. It was like their number, or sorry, not last year. The year before, they took a corner too with their number 4th pick, and right now he's Denzel.
Oh,
Denzel Ward.
He got to stay healthy.
Yep, they took a Denzel Ward, so they have a Denzel Ward, they have a Greedy Williams, they have a Miles Garrett. Now, they are getting loaded on defense.
Yeah.
They're really starting to build a defense. However, I do see the Ravens winning this game, but the one thing that I do want to say about Cleveland this year is that even though I think with how bad they played last year, I think Cleveland this year is going to come out and surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so because if Denzel Ward to stay healthy and you got Greedy Williams and Miles Garrett, that'd be a dangerous team to throw against. But I don't think Denzel Ward can stay healthy.
But I'll tell you what, that Miles Garrett, he's a bad man.
Yeah, he is. And he's gonna get some sacks. I say he'll have about 2 or 3 sacks today. He's gonna give Jackson today.
So how many sacks do you see Miles Garrett ending up with? I'm gonna say on the season, and I'm talking about on the season. On the season, I got him getting about 13.
Miles Garrett. I love him. I'm gonna go with 10. I'm gonna go with 10 sacks.
All right.
I gotta go 15.
I'm going 13.
13? And what you said? 13?
15.
15?
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Ravens. But yes, we all have the Ravens in this game.
Yeah, Ravens gonna win that game.
Sure. I have the Ravens, but I do understand Davis Parsons' point. Browns with the upset last-second field goal for the win. Because you got to remember last year, Browns were one of the only teams to beat the Ravens. And it was higher than a field goal. So it was like 40-25.
Don't forget, everybody has that bad game. Everybody has that bad game.
Yeah, and plus the Ravens got a chip on their shoulder too. So, I can see them winning some games this year. So.
The Browns or the Ravens? Because you said the Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens. They got a chip on their shoulder too because of the way they went out in the playoffs. So.
Because you cannot play the way that Lamar Jackson played in the regular season and come out and basically lay a turd.
Yeah, you can't do that
in the divisional round like they did, because that was horrible. They did not play well in the divisional round at all.
Yeah, it was bad. I turned the TV off. I said, you can't play like that, man. You can play good in the regular season, but when you get to the postseason, you just don't show up. You got to show up every game.
When you're the MVP, you have to show up and you have to play in that game. I'm just telling you, you got to play better.
Yeah, that's why I believe the MVP in each sport should be given after the season. So that's what I think.
Okay, so with you saying that, you're saying that the MVP should also be based upon how you play in the playoffs if you're there.
Yeah, I think so because, I think so. I was debating that last night, for about 2 or 3 hours last night. And, some of them said they like it the way it is. Some said after the season. So it could just throw up,
I want to agree with you, but I can't. I just can't. And the only reason I can't by going, okay, it should also be depending on how they play in the playoffs, is simply because due to the fact that, let's say you get in the playoffs, and when you get in the playoffs, your top 2 receivers are hurt, your top running backs hurt, and in the MVP consideration is your quarterback. How's that his fault that your top four players are hurt, and then you end up losing in the first round, and they go, well, you don't get MVP because you didn't win in the playoffs? No.
Yeah, we blame everything on the quarterback.
Right, we do. And it's blasphemous, man. It's blasphemous.
On the quarterback, and half the time, it may not even be the quarterback fault. Because I saw a game, I won't get off subject, but I saw a college game last night. The quarterback, I forgot who was playing, man. The quarterback threw the ball in his hand and he just dropped it. And they blamed it on the quarterback.
Yeah, but to go the other route though too is that sometimes the quarterback gets credit for making these awesome throws when, let's say, a quarterback makes a long pass and the receiver lays out and he makes the catch, and the announcers go, well, what a throw. And I'm like, what a throw? What about the catch? The guy laid out and caught it.
Yeah, that's going to the quarterback.
Right?
Especially for those one-handed plays, and they still call the quarterback give the quarterback the credit.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going.
All right, so we all have the Ravens. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we got the Ravens.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So the next game is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have the Colts winning, but I would have had the Jaguars winning if they hadn't traded Iguagwe and Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree on that statement?
I'll tell you what, I'm actually pretty intrigued about this game. And the reason why I'm really intrigued about this game is because now you look at the Indianapolis Colts' quarterback and a Phillip Rivers. So this is his first year with the Colts. Yep. And then you look on the other side of it, and you have a guy by the name of Gardner Minshew. And so everybody believes, there's people out there saying that Gardner Minshew is now going to be the franchise quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, just going off of how he played last year.
Yeah.
Now, I will say I do have the Colts in this game because I don't believe the Jacksonville Jaguars have enough firepower to be able to beat the Colts. Even though the Colts basically have, I go with one receiver. I know they drafted a Pittman. I get it. But he's a rookie. I'm not quite sure how he's going to be yet. They did draft a Jonathan Taylor in the backfield, which, if everybody remembers, I did pick him as offensive rookie of the year. That was my pick. So I do believe that Taylor is going to be a huge upgrade for him at running back. He's going to help him. But the Colts are going to beat the Jags. So with that being said, Big Shaw, do you agree that you believe that Gardner Minshew will be the franchise quarterback for Jacksonville for years to come? I'm still not completely sold on that yet.
Well, I'm not sold on it yet because I got to see a few more games, from him. But Indiana gonna eat them up. They're gonna hit them with that running game. They got a good offensive line, and their rushing game was 7th in the league last year. So Jacksonville don't have nothing. I can see Phillip Rivers doing a good job, but he slowed down the few years. So, but I think Phillip Rivers still got enough in the tank. But he gonna get the win against Jacksonville. That's not even gonna be a good game.
Well,
gonna beat them.
Well, yeah, and I definitely agree with you because when you're Jacksonville and you release a Leonard Fournette, which was actually kind of shocking to me that they cut him, and then you trade basically your best player on defense in Ngakoue.
Yeah, then they got rid of him too.
Yeah, so you trade Ngakoue to Minnesota, and I'm like, why would you trade? So to me, it actually looked like, because if we look a few years back when they made the AFC championship game against the Patriots, once they lost that game, it looked like the Jaguars were like, we're going to throw in the towel and we are rebuilding. That's what it looks like.
But they're rebuild mode because they're going to go out to, like that Dave man said, they're going to lose because Trevor Lawrence. They're going to tank games because he's going to be the first round draft pick next year.
Yeah, so you truly believe that Minshew is not the franchise quarterback for Jacksonville?
It's going to be Trevor Lawrence. I've been saying that for for a while. Because I've been on Trevor Lawrence. I said if that man he stay in school and keep improving, somebody's going to get him. It's going to be Jacksonville. They're going to throw in the towel.
Yeah, and I truly believe that to me the top two picks for quarterbacks this year were going to be Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. And so I was saying which one would they take? Well, they would probably go with Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Trevor. I'll go with Trevor Lawrence too.
Yeah, I would too. So the next game is the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Carolina Panthers. I have the Panthers winning this one because it's a home game for them, and the Raiders are a West Coast team.
So, oh man, this one to me was tough. This one was tough. Because you have a Carolina Panthers team who goes out and signs a Bridgewater, which to me I believe is going to be an upgrade. It's going to help them. You do have that bad man in Christian McCaffrey, which is probably the best running back in all of the NFL. You go out and you sign a Robbie Anderson as receiver. So you have a Robbie Anderson, you have a DJ Moore, you have a Curtis Samuel now, which is going to round out your three receiver. But we have to see how Teddy Bridgewater is going to play.
Yeah.
So with that, this one was tough, but I took the Raiders in this game.
Oh, he sounded like
huh?
Yeah, that's who I picked.
Yeah, I got the Raiders. I just think that the Raiders have just a little more. That's it. They have just a little more.
Yeah, I got the Raiders, man. Dave Carr, he got something to prove. He got something to prove this year. So we're gonna see what they can do. And plus, they got Jacobs too. That's my Alabama man. So and they got Henry Ruggs also. So yeah, I gotta go with the Raiders, man.
I'm also picking the Panthers because they seem to struggle playing against away games that they're playing in a new stadium. So I gotta pick the Panthers. So the next and final game is the Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions. Who do you got?
Oh, buddy.
Well, I like the Lions. I think Matthew Stafford. He also has something to prove too. I want to see them get to the playoff this year. They also got one of my favorite running backs. They got Adrian Peterson. So I'd like to see Detroit win this game. I'd like to see them go, far. But we all know how the Lions going to do this year anyway. So and I'm not a Bears fan, but I like Khalil Mack. So I hate the Bears, but I like Khalil Mack. But I can see the Lions winning this game.
You know what? And I don't know if you're sure about this, Big Shaw, but you know that Kenny Golladay today is actually hurt, and he's
I didn't know today.
So Kenny Golladay is actually doubtful, so he's probably not going to play. So that'll leave him with Marvin Jones and T.J. Hawkinson, but but that might be enough, and that's only because and I don't know how many people would agree with me on this, but if you have to trust a quarterback more, are you going to go with Mitch Trubisky or Matthew Stafford? And I'll tell you what, I'm going to trust Matthew Stafford before I trust a Mitch Trubisky.
I still don't trust Trubisky. I don't trust him at all.
No, I definitely would not. And of course, I'm picking the Lions, and that's mainly because the David Esparza is a Bears fan. And just so everybody knows, yes, Dave Esparza, we've been best friends for years. And so it's kind of funny how I'm a Packers fan, he's a Bears fan. We are rivals. So we always go against each other's teams. But I take the Lions because I simply trust a Matthew Stafford more than I trust a Mitch Trubisky more. And that's really the main reason why I picked the Lions in this game. Now, Big Shaw, would you agree with me on this, that Matthew Stafford is a completely underrated quarterback. He's
underrated.
He's underrated, man.
He's super underrated.
Last year the Lions only had 3 wins, and those 3 wins came from the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah,
So,
but do you also realize that half their team was hurt?
That's why I was going to bring that up. That's why. But I got the Lions in this one, simply because of that reason. I think that other than Kenny Galladay, I don't know of any players that are hurt. Just a little interesting fact to throw in there: if the Lions make it to the playoffs this season, it would be their 7th playoff appearance since 1957.
God dang. Oh.
And if they win a playoff game this year, it would be their 2nd playoff win since 1957.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time
ago. Yeah. Matthew Stafford is just wasting his talent in Detroit, but he's loyal though. I can say that though. I never heard him.
Yeah,
not one time talking about he want to leave Detroit. He likes it. He loves it there. So, I mean, that's why I like him. He's a very loyal player. But I will say this too for Chicago. Eddie Jackson. He's one of my favorite safeties. So, watch out for him. I think he's gonna have a good year this year too. I know it's coming from a Bears fan.
So I'll tell you exactly what hurt Eddie Jackson a little bit last year was the fact that Adrian Amos left. That kind of hurt him because Adrian Amos and Eddie Jackson were kind of that dynamic duo.
Yeah.
And of course, they went out and they signed him, and they originally had a Clinton Dix, but I'll tell you what, we had him in Green Bay, and I'm glad we got rid of him. I know the guy's durable and he doesn't miss games, but the guy misses a lot of coverage.
He does.
The guy gets roasted a lot in coverage.
Oh yeah, he gets smoked, man. He does get smoked. This play didn't get out, saw him get smoked, man. That's not good, man. And so I think Dallas got rid of him too.
Yes, they cut him.
Dallas got rid of him.
And they cut him for a reason. But when you look at this game, yes, the Bears have the better defense, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Their defense is better. But when you break everything down, they have better weapons on their offense on the Chicago side.
Yeah, they do.
But the only thing that they're lacking on their side is I don't trust their quarterback. No. And I trust the Lions quarterback more. And Stafford seems to always put up numbers regardless of who he's throwing to. It doesn't matter. He puts up numbers. And so I completely agree with you, Big Shaw, that the Lions are kind of wasting Matthew Stafford's career.
It's crazy to see it, but like I said, he's a loyal player, but he's gonna give you the points. He's gonna throw it up, he will. So I just hope the man at least get to the playoffs before hanging it up. I know he got about a few more years left in the tank.
Well, he has been to the playoffs.
Yeah.
He has been there, but they have not managed to win a game yet.
Yeah, he got to win the game, So we're gonna see how they do this year.
The one time they've won a playoff game since 1957 was against the Cowboys. Just to throw that out to all the Cowboys fans there.
I hate the Cowboys, man. I can't stand Dallas.
Right.
I can't stand them for nothing.
Right. All right. So I believe we just went through all the games, and in this one, did we all three pick? No, I picked the Lions. Who'd you guys?
I picked the Lions as well.
You picked the Lions?
Yeah, I know I'll pick the Lions. Yeah.
All right, and you got the Lions too. Okay, so it looks like we all three got the Lions. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll start off with Ace first, and you'll have about 30 seconds to say your final comments, and then close it out for now.
All right. Well, first of all, I would like to thank all of our viewers out there, and I would like to thank David Sparza for throwing some some comments out there. We love to see these comments so we can keep them flowing, you know, and answer questions. We love it. And just in case nobody has seen, we do have our new shirt out now. I am waiting on the arrival of our second shirt. And then I will show everybody out there. So if you are interested in one of our all sports, all play shirts, please let me know. If you would like to see another picture of it so you can see what the design is, let me know. You can even check it out on our Facebook page. It's there. And I would like to thank Big Shaw for joining me this morning on the show. It was great. And thank you, Nate. And that's pretty much what I have to say.
Hey, Shaw, what are your last few comments?
Right. Well, first of all, I want to thank y'all for bringing me on board and, let me, do the sports stuff with y'all. And I also want to say this too. The New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that's going to be a great game too. So I want y'all to watch that, and the viewers, and y'all keep the comments coming and enjoy y'all some football this afternoon.
I was about to say, so my last few comments is that make sure to stay tuned for every week. I'll be doing the show with Big Shaw and David, which David couldn't make it today. So thank you, Ace, for stepping in. And every Tuesday and every Friday, Ace and I will be having our show, Chinese Sports with Great Ace. That's all I have to say. It's NFL pregame show with Ace, Big Shaw, and I signing out.
One last thing really quick. So if everybody wants to see Big Shaw in action again, you can check out Big Shaw on Mondays and Thursdays. Is that correct? Monday and Thursdays?
Yeah.
Yep, you will see him on Monday and Thursday night as he joins Freddie and Chris.
Yes, sure. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, everybody.